If you're a runner and you keep getting injured, then this video is a must watch. I'll share 3 important points that you need to be aware of when you're returning to running after any injury. Kia ora team, Brad here for the Global Run Club. Now my very first video on YouTube was about my return to running from my first meniscus tear in my left knee. Now since then, I've had another setback on the same knee, which I employed the same training rehabilitation strategy and again returned to running. Well, earlier this year, I recreated the same injury on the right knee. I was running a tempo session around an uneven track in the morning light with my running buddy Adam, and I felt this shifting sensation in my knee. There was no pain, just this uneasy feeling. Of course, I just continued the session, another 4K of running tempo. But that day, my knee started to ache and I could feel it starting to swell. Walking was becoming a little bit more difficult. And again, not overly painful, it just felt unsteady. And I was limping, guarding my steps. So what caused it? Well, I could say it was that step during my Thursday morning run, but that's just the straw that broke the camel's back. I had just returned to running from an 8-month layoff due to a plantar fasciitis injury in my right foot. And for the 6 weeks before the straw broke, I pushed the boundaries to get up to racing speed for a 10K road race. I knew I was probably doing too much. My foot morning marker pain was better than it was, significantly, but it wasn't really improving. I'd added speed and tempo work back in, and I was hyper guarding on that right side, creating subconscious protective patterns. You see, the body wants to protect areas that are not 100%. I was probably landing in a way that created an extra tiny amount of torsion in my lower leg, even with easy intensity. The tempo and speed work created exponentially more force that was transmitted up in my knee, higher up that chain, and then pop. It was those thousands of steps that I did with that subconscious guarding because of my right foot that caused my knee to pop, not just that one step. I'm an idiot. As a physiotherapist and coach, I should know better, but knowing and applying knowledge are 2 separate things entirely. As promised, here are 3 important things to be aware of when returning to running from any injury. Number 1, intensity is not your friend in the first 3 to 6 weeks returning from a running injury. Just because I could run fast doesn't mean it was beneficial. You see, I had a 10K race I desperately wanted to do, so rather than easing into my running with easy, steady jogs 3 times a week, I did a hill session, tempo sessions, and speed sessions. My plantar pain was under control, but was creating issues elsewhere. Number 2, cross-train. Starting to run again must be supplemented with other forms of training because you can't do the normal run miles. Cycling and swimming or the elliptical in the gym should have supplemented my running until I could add volume and intensity, allowing for my injury to fully resolve. And number 3, don't let external goals drown out internal messages. When I was returning, I let the desire to compete override what my body was telling me. Being goal-driven can be a curse, especially in returning to running following an injury. Any questions about getting back to running post-injury, place them below. Learn from me. Return smarter, not harder. Listen to your body and remember that injuries take time. Tissue remodeling continues to happen even after that 3 to 6 week window passes. So team, let's run smarter. Let's run as one. Get out there, champion compassion. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.